What's up, guys? Welcome to the Sweet Outdoors. Uh, this video is going to be tough, guys, but it's one that I've been debating on making for a very long time. And with the holidays coming, I figured this was probably the best time to do it. You've seen my son, Justin. This cat right here that's hanging out with me in the pool. Justin he's my son from my first wife. Graduated high school, went straight to the Marine Corps. A lifelong dream, joining the Marines. That's what he wanted to do, whole life. Right out of high school, straight into the Marine Corps. And he did 8.5 years in the Marine Corps. He loved it. He got married, blessed me with 2 beautiful granddaughters. Him and his wife went through some rough times and they got a divorce. I got a phone call one day, call that you don't want to get. My son was in a hospital with a gunshot wound to the head. He had just got out of the Marines. He was discharged out of the Marines, and he attempted suicide. That was a phone call that I didn't want to get. We to this day we don't know. We don't know the truth about what happened. He can't speak, so he can't tell us what happened. He's lost the entire use of the right side of his body. He lost his left eye. The complete left side of his brain is completely dead. It's oatmeal. And he has what they call aphasia. He cannot speak. So he can't tell us. He can motion. We play a lot of charades. We play a lot of charades trying to guess what he's talking about. He says that he did not attempt suicide. He says that someone broke into his apartment and there was a fight and the gun went off. We have no way of knowing for sure. The police ruled it as attempted suicide. So that's what I've been dealing with for the past 5 years, is trying to accept the fact that my son chose to take his life instead of, pick the phone up and call him dad. And that's what this video is about, guys, is mental health. I know it is far from my normal videos, but like I said, with the holidays coming up, suicide rate during the holidays skyrockets. Depression, it goes out the roof, and there's people out there that just don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand how people can think that that's the best thing to do. I don't understand it. The past 5 years for me has been hell, with what was going on with my son, going on with my personal life. What me and the wife went through, ex-wife, what we went through and everything. And I started understanding a little bit more. There was many a times that the thought crossed my mind. But you know what, guys? There are other options. Believe it or not, there is somebody out there who will care if you're gone. There's somebody out there who will miss you. You may not believe it, but it is true. There is somebody out there. It might not be somebody that you even know right this minute. It might be someone that you're going to meet, and meeting you change their lives. And I mean, it's not worth it, guys. Your mental health is so important in your life. I mean, it's way too important to do something like that. I've been trying to figure out how I was going to do this video, what I was going to say and everything. You know, I thought about bringing it to you as, you know, your number one tool in survival isn't what you have in your bag. It's your mental health, which is true. And that's also the number one tool in your life. You have to have your mental health and you have to take care of it. Some people turn to alcohol. Now, you know me, you know I like my bourbon, my whiskeys and stuff like that. But that's not my escape. That's not how I relieve my tension, my stress. That's not where I go to when I'm having that bad day or something like that. This is my escape right here. This out here in the woods with you guys, or just out here by myself sitting by the fire listening to music. That's my escape. That's how I cope sometimes. The psychiatrist that I talked to in the hospital when my son was in there, she asked me one day, she said, how am I doing? How am I handling this so well? And I told her, I said, honestly, I said, I am not. I said, I don't even know what to do anymore. I said, but I do know that I can't break down because I have a wife, I have other kids, I have a job, and I have him laying in a hospital bed with a bullet in his head. What good am I to any of them if I fall apart and break down? So I had to be strong for them as well as myself. There was many a days that I'd come home from work and I just wouldn't say anything to anybody, and I'd go on the back porch and I'd cry. I just cried because I was at that point where I felt I didn't have anybody to talk to. I could be in a house full of people. My kids would come down, family would come over, friends would come over, whatever. I'd be in a room full of people and I'd be alone. And it's a sad feeling, it's a horrible feeling. But, you know, when I had those thoughts, I always thought about my kids and my grandkids. I thought about them. That's why I'm still here, because there is somebody out there who cares if I'm not there. There's somebody cares if you're not there. I care. I care if you're not there. You are somebody. So I'm going to leave it at that. And just remember, guys, you are important to someone. If nobody else, you're important to yourself. Don't do that to yourself. Don't do that to your friends, to your family, to your loved ones. You are somebody. No matter how bad it gets, you will be missed. So don't do that. Don't do that to your family. Don't do that to yourself. There is people that you can call. You can call this number right here, and they will talk to you. You are important. Remember, people, take care of your mental health. It's way too important in your life. So with all that, I'm going to let you go. This is usually the point where I say hit that subscribe, hit that notification button, you know, hit all that. This video is not about this video is not about subscribers or views. This is just me bringing a message to you because it's been something that I've been thinking about for a while. And, you know, like I said, the holidays are coming and suicide rates go out the roof during the holidays. So, come on, guys. Use your heads. And be safe out there and take care of each other, alright? Get outside, people.